What's up, guys? We're back with another video. If you are new here, my name is Sammy and we are the Mermaid Gang. This is where you can come in to suspend your disbelief. I am your favorite manifestation coach and your favorite YouTuber. Tonight, I want to talk about something I don't agree with that a lot of coaches kind of stand by. And that's fine. Like, do your thing, do things your own way. Even if you agree with these coaches' way of doing this, that's fine. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying this is what I think about it and why I don't agree with it. I don't agree with sitting in your negative feelings or thoughts, or like when you have a negative feeling or thought, and even to tell yourself, oh, it's okay if my circumstance is shitty, it will get better. Okay, but you're still telling your subconscious that your circumstance is shitty, and yeah, eventually it will get better, I guess is what you're saying. But what I find to be more effective is changing it now. Like, why would you want to prolong this shitty experience? And you can change all of those quickly. So why sit in it? Why dwell in it? Why? I think that in no way should we ever be accepting a bad thought, a bad feeling, and a negative circumstance. Like, in any way. You have the power to literally control and change your thoughts, your feelings, and your experiences. So why would I need to sit in something that I'm unhappy with, something that is triggering, upsetting, uncomfortable? I'm not down for feeling uncomfortable. If I don't like the way I'm feeling, thinking, or what I'm experiencing, I'm going to change it, and I can start by changing it here. So if you're in a negative feeling, instead of feeling the feeling, I wouldn't do that. I don't recommend doing that. I recommend saying, I feel so amazing. I am so happy. I feel so safe and so confident, and I'm so good at manifesting. I always get everything I desire. I'm a master at manifesting. Whatever it is that you need to say, or even if you can't even think of what to affirm, I recommend resorting to Neville Goddard's Isn't It Wonderful? That's a simple, short, easy, memorable phrase that you could automatically jump to when you're not feeling good. Because instead of you being like, oh, I'm gonna sit in this shitty feeling and this shitty circumstances and this shitty thoughts, you could just start saying, isn't it wonderful? Isn't it so wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Even if you're not feeling wonderful, if you'll keep thinking it, it's going to change how you feel. If you're in a shitty feeling, you feel uncomfortable or shitty or triggered or sad or whatever, any negative feeling, or you're having negative thoughts, if you'll just start overriding that with, isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Even if you feel nothing at first, it will most likely invoke the feeling of something being wonderful instead, because your body, your mind, everything operates from what you're feeding it. So if you're just saying, no matter what, if you're just saying, isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Your body and your subconscious are going to be like, oh, well, something's wonderful, so I should be feeling wonderful because something's wonderful. Something wonderful must be happening. We're saying, isn't it wonderful? Something wonderful must be happening. And you will feel yourself feel better. You will get out of that uncomfortable feeling, you'll override those thoughts, and you'll end up also manifesting wonderful things because you're shifting into a state where everything wonderful is happening for you rather than what you were just told to sit in. I understand what they're saying. Sit in it and let it pass. Don't fight it. I'm not fighting it by not accepting it, okay? There's a big difference. I don't think that's really a thing. I think that if I don't like what I'm thinking, feeling, and experiencing right now, then I need to think from a different state because the state that I'm in is not serving me. It's not benefiting me in where I want to be. So if I'm feeling, thinking, and experiencing shit that I don't want, it's my responsibility to change that, not sit in it and let it pass. I need to change my state. That's the thing. Negative thoughts and feelings and experiences are just your proof of the state that you're in. It's just an indicator. Especially negative thoughts and feelings. They're just an indicator. No, they're nothing to fear. They're just indicators, okay? I'm thinking this way and I'm feeling this way, so I'm not in the state that I want to be in. So what do I do to get into that state? I start thinking from that state. What kind of thoughts would you have in the desired state? That's how you move into a state. You think about that. Who am I in that state? What kind of thoughts and feelings, if you want to add feelings, would I have in that state? AKA, you come up with affirmations. You use affirmations to get into a state because those affirmations represent the kind of thoughts that you would have as that person in that desired state. So you start affirming something like, isn't it wonderful? Like, isn't it wonderful? So that I think it's a good affirmation to jump to, and it implies something wonderful is happening. So you're going to shift yourself into that state. You can keep bringing yourself to that state by continuing to affirm every time you're feeling uncomfortable. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it so wonderful? And of course, it doesn't have to be, isn't it wonderful? It could be, isn't it amazing? Isn't everything perfect? I'm so happy. You can change how you feel by thinking differently. You can just pick an affirmation or resort to one that you're already familiar with, and you can shift out of that. There's no need for you to sit in an uncomfortable feeling, sit in uncomfortable thoughts, or accept a shitty experience. If you don't like what you're experiencing, just shift by thinking as the person. If I ever make a video that is not a way that you like to do things, understand, I'm not making you do anything. I am simply sharing information that might be helpful to someone who is going through whatever I'm discussing in the video. If it's not for you, it's not for you. There is this thing that when you see something that you don't agree with, you could just keep scrolling. You actually are not being forced to watch it. You're also not being forced to do whatever is being suggested in the video. I don't know if you guys know that. There's no need for comments that say, this is wrong, or I don't agree with this. That's fine. I didn't ask. Who asked? Nobody. The video's not for you then. Okay? I hope this helped the people that it needed to help. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we out.